Imagine you guys are having a great day, and then somebody puts you in an infinite maze-like labyrinth. Now imagine that labyrinth is on a cargo ship with huge containers on it. And now imagine that that's in the middle of a lake, with mountains on either side. Welcome to level 291. This is going to be a massive cargo ship that has an infinite layout, and has a ton of psychological hazards. Level 291 appears to be a large cargo ship floating in a lake that is surrounded by mountains. It has a survival difficulty of class 2, which describes it as being unsafe, secure, and has no known entities, which in this case is a very good thing. The cargo ship itself appears to be carrying around 120-foot equivalent units of shipping containers when viewed from above. This level has some cool anomalous properties in that any kind of traversal is going to be infinite, and if you try to climb any of the shipping containers, you will be brought right back down to where you started. After spending around an hour at sea, you will start to feel seasick. As the wiki describes, you will start feeling nauseous, and a ton of these symptoms are easily alleviated though just with some shelf medication. The shipping containers on this level for the most part are gray, and you're going to come across a couple that may be different colors. I'm going to get to that in a second, but most of the time these gray shipping containers are going to be locked, and nobody really knows if there's anything inside of them. There are 3 different types of color-coded containers, each containing different items. Red containers are the most common of the 3, and for the most part, they might contain fire salt if they're found open. Blue containers are a little more rare than red containers, and upon finding those and opening those up, you're going to find that they are filled to the brim with almond water. And the cool thing about this is that the water actually stays in place instead of pouring out, so going inside of the water you can sometimes find some metal water bottles, so fill up on almond water. The next and final, and albeit the rarest container, is the green shipping container. And these are the hardest to come across, and most, if not all the time, upon opening them up, you're going to find like a completely little furnished room. It's going to have chairs and couches and lighting and even electricity and gas for cooking, so pretty cool. Another cool thing about this specific shipping container is that this entire room seems to alleviate the symptoms of the seasickness. So if you're feeling a little sick, find one of these guys and go inside, and you're going to see that you're not going to start feeling that sick anymore. A cool anomalous property of this is that the room itself has a window that reveals the open sea no matter where the container actually is, and attempts to climb out the window usually don't really lead anywhere because the user gets basically put back inside the window. In addition, any attempt to connect to a Wi-Fi network or access any kind of like Wi-Fi oriented device, you're going to get met with the message, "Get off your electronics, enjoy the view." So that's pretty funny. There is only one community on this level, and they are known as the Boatmen. It's a group of 5 or so people wearing bright yellow ponchos, and they have these cool sheet metal spear things made from the shipping containers. It's awesome. It's theorized that they have some sort of hierarchy based on the color of the spears, since only one of them has been seen with a green spear, and the rest seem to follow his lead. So, awesome. But also, a cool thing to keep in mind, well, not really cool, but important thing to keep in mind is that they are extremely hostile. So be careful around this group. One final thing I wanted to cover was the log associated with this level. There was a boy by the name of Adrian Fukushima who went out on a Meg expedition in exchange for supplies, and it basically just documents his descent into experiencing the seasickness, and then he encounters a group of people and he runs off, and the recording kind of just ends there. But if there's more information on that, I will keep you guys up to date. There are a couple of notable entrances into this level, the first being to no-clip into the ceiling in level 17, and the second being on level 11. It is possible to spot a shining container in the middle of the street. Going inside of it will transport you here. There are a couple of exits to get out of here, and the first being that hatches can be found scattered around the level on the floors. Opening and entering one of those hatches will take you to level 17. In addition, attempts to no-clip into unopenable shipping containers will often transport you to level 37. And the final one is if you wander long enough, you might just come across a container which has confetti coming out of it. Just no-clip into that and you might end up at a party. Thank you guys for watching this video. That's going to be about it from me. And if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, spread it around, make sure people see this stuff because I love making it. And I just want to say thank you to the people in the Backrooms Discord for helping me out with these videos and helping to spread the word and giving me tips and advice and all that good stuff. And as a special request, I just want to say shout out to the author of this specific level. You know who you are. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.